喂，各位朋友，大家好，歡迎嚟到 Marcus 嘅頻道啊！我哋繼續玩《柏德之門3》。咁上次咧喺呢個叫廢棄戰場嘅，原來 OK 就同個細路玩完捉伊恩啦，仲未搞清楚個底細，就係知道有啲好悲慘嘅經歷啦。咁而家我哋向翻呢個方向繼續行啦。好啦，咁啊到啦嚇，呢度終於到，睇下地圖先。呢度入去就係有個。嗰個遺物裏邊啲人都同我講話，呢度可以休息下，或者揾翻 supply 咁都得嘅。好，過嚟睇下先。哦，哇，勁多人喎呢度，好大喎呢個地圖。豎琴手。
He helped us out in the shadows.
Come.
我哋幫過佢哋啊，所以佢哋都幫翻我哋。
Jahira.
呢個就係老大，雙劍、雙刀流老大。咦？特魯伊啲招嚟嘅喎，又係吟遊詩人，你傑基拉係嘛？我係 Marcus 咁樣啊 ，OK， 唔使咁防備我。我 solo 5之前你要放咗我，簡單招呼都唔得啊！吟遊詩人啊，講啊。
It seems tales of my clemency have been greatly exaggerated.
如果你放我就好樂意修正嗰啲傳說，再加上一個討厭陌生人。啊！你有聽過你救咗你啲士兵嘛？唉，唱下4先，搞下笑先，save 先，以防萬一。
You have not experienced my hatred, stranger. Not yet, at least. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
力量粗暴咁整爛晒，接受你嘅命運咩意思啊？即係打佢，望向救過嘅豎琴手先。咦，摩爾喺度啊
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake. Knows when to be discreet too. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible?
估唔到係摩爾幫咗我哋，因為呢件遺物，嗰人俾佢睇好咧。我嘅行事方式很神秘，你只能夠相信我嘅話。啊，我講2啊，搞下笑先。
Enlighten me. Now.
魅力，咦可以魅力喎，save 咗先。呢啲檢定嘢，我唔想俾個遺物去睇，俾唔俾咧？唔俾啦。啊屌！啱啱好。
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of
21都搞掂。
Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand why you, the enigma that you are, suddenly crossed our path. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
我哋想個月出之塔。O.K. 治療度假。講一啦。
Then you found an ally in me.
Yes.
For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Great 成功啊！我哋睇下先啊，睇下你講咩先。一線生機。魔人嚟喎，呢啲全部都係樹琴手。佢即係唔係好信得過我啦。
I trust you. But
哇，6 level 喎，呢度啲嘢都，啲人都話。
Never thought I'd see the day Jaheira shows mercy to a true.
呢有嘢賣啦。咦，紅色嘅呢個啊，唔好亂咁攤人嘢。誒 ，save 咗喎，幫我自動。
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
呢個幾好。
Cheeky, but since you're asking.
唔使錢又俾我，唔知俾咗啲咩喎？哦，補給包，超。
If you're all right by Jaheira,
我睇下先。哇，隨眼望下都幾多紅色喎呢度。真奇盾牌加二防啊！遲啲自己再睇啦，有興趣自己 post 嚟睇啊！我就遲啲自己睇下邊啲要買，有2樣嘢可以買嘅，至少發章同埋個盾啊。OK， 探下索下先，我哋終於嚟到呢度啦，係咪重得滯啊，大佬？搞唔掂啊！營地啦，送翻啲嘢去營地啊！成個補給袋送晒營地。
Can't chat. Need to reinforce the barricade.
哇，個個都係得一句啫喎，冇咩其他嘢講。
Nice to see the dark.
摩爾喺邊？
Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever.
Free as you are, this is no time for a natter.
哦，叫我入去中現光芒啊，已經啊。摩爾咧？我佢哋都幾人強馬壯，呢度都話幾多人。
From up here, you can almost pretend Isabel's love.
成班就係組織住一班軍隊，諗住打入去啊！打月出，地獄之心。我哋遇到避難嘅大魔，我大魔喺呢度，我哋可以揾卡納特傾偈喎。陣間過嚟，陣間揾卡納 call 翻卡納出嚟先。哇！地塔好多人喎，呢個有少少唔同喎，呢個人冇豎琴手嘅喎。
Please, I just want to be
啊，
alone.
咩事啊
Really? Fine. I'm Bex. Cultists.
要救人喎。
It was so dark. They rounded us up. I managed to get away. But my love... Dennis.
你自己救自己走咗去咁啊，勁自然
I've
講埋
always
啲嘢。
been good at running. I didn't realize one day... I just wish I could have said goodbye.
個小白臉已經變咗。
Not unless you can bring him back, can you?
OK，
It's hard
應
to
承佢啦。
imagine it would mean...
OK， 幫下你啦。 慘慘。應該如果頭先見到丹尼斯死嗰堆人，應該佢就直接喺度同我講觸發，唔會觸發叫我救人。好大喎、呢個位都，我哋都衝，即係有一個幾，你唔好行快，衝魚嘅地方啊，佢保護晒喎，都幾。呢度就冇保護啦。淺水地方 ，OK， 入快先，好暗啊嗰度。飆上去，飆上去！我想同你傾偈啊！我想同你傾偈啊！唔好走啊
You need something? Oh.
呢度冇 Act1 嗰啲人咁即係多嘢講。摩爾喺邊呢？抵抗、保護同佢講嘢，唔講住。冇行經已經講咗啦。喺上邊啊佢，我未入去。我想
Speak to Isabel. If
咁啊，咁我哋唔使同呢啲雜卒講嘢住。我諗我哋一入嚟，下邊仲有嘢買喎兩個，上邊仲有兩個。呢度有個地窖有門，咦入嘅喎，唔知去邊嘅喎。但係地窖部分咯，中燃光芒嘅地窖部分，咦成功有嘢掘。揾完摩爾揾完大魔仲有摩爾㗎。喂，掘咗啊！快啲俾我。哎呀，錢垃圾嚟你啊！呢度算。證物箱14喎，哇！喺個證物箱度，有鎖匙啊？兩本書同埋有兩個證物箱。OK。你攞咗頭鎖匙，得。哦，咁你執嘢啦嚇。錢呢啲都可以開啦，咁。酒架嚟嘅啫喎，應該。你開啊！你開。啊，有鎖匙都唔得。主要都係執啲錢，有啲咩特別？好似冇乜特別嘢。OK， 遲啲如果有啲咩特別嘢，再同大家講，或者大家知有啲咩特別我係揾唔到嘅話聲我知，我出翻嚟啦而家。我哋咧想揾翻摩爾同大魔，我而家換翻邊個出嚟先啦？卡拿出嚟先，卡拿而家棘住咗，應該係。呢度咪上翻去咯，先啊！跟住我揾翻演衫，
You know, I've been catching myself smiling more lately.
If you're sure. Fine.
卡那卡那卡那卡那卡那卡那
Soldier? Hell yes.
yes。 有 level 升，不過遲啲先。暫時應該唔使帶嘢，我估今集都係吹水居多。咦，有感嘆好咯喎，傾下偈先。
Oh my God, soldier! That's Jahira.
嚇咁出名㗎？傳說中喎，仲要係你認得佢？差啲派一堆人打我嘅。
Don't you know the whole story?
哦，講俾你聽啊！
Years ago, over a century, Jahira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalspawn trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jahira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jahira. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together.
啊，勁開心喎佢，好帶住佢先啦，咁陣間。
Premium trinkets and doodads.
跟住我哋揾大魔又幫下佢先。揾大魔嘅同時睇下揾唔揾到魔兒。哎，細路死咗喺邊啊 ？Hello， 大魔。
Karlak, I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you.
咁凝重嘅？
Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
問下 Kara。
The good news, obviously.
Obviously。
One more piece of infernal iron to craft an
我有
insulator
喎，好似真係有
that can make it possible for Karlak to
Touch people.
exactly.
Oh my God. It's really happening. It's been so
到 bad news 啊！
long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing.
Hang on. I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
啊，講埋先，講埋先。
Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlak, but there's no two ways about it. Your engine is going to blow and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus for good, this thing is going to blow. Sooner rather than later.
But still, you can give me something that will let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but
即係遲早都會爆。
Do it. Please.
啊，講下二先啦，試下save咗先。
I never wanted to live forever. I just want to live good.
OK， 咁俾佢啊，俾佢。
well, all right. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
好去入懷。
Thank you.
冇事啦， 暫時。我哋仲要諗方法點樣可以唔好等到佢引擎爆炸。
Thank you, Damon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again.
喺呢個世界救佢唔到咁好似。
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
應該有方法嘅，未揾到啫，遲早有噶啦。唔係做乜卡住咗喺度啊？我哋只係避免不可避免嘅情況發生啊！我哋做到，我哋應該慶祝下，多謝咗人先啊！
Yeah. Apart from the doom and gloom, you've given me more than I could ever hope to repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck, both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
哦，有嘢講，完成咗地獄之心。暫時完成，我哋仲未有方法可以搞。睇下先啊，嚟傾下偈啊。
This is the best day. The best day.
Best day 有啲擔心，我喺度送佢翻去，咁咪會爆炸。開心先啦。
I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight,
Wow.
and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast.
你喺邊？我哋送你。
I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it's just an old eye.
搞驚啊喺度，佢冇提到我哋喎。save 咗試下講一先，我想試啊，其實最主要係。
Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years, I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing.
一啦。
You heard Damon. There is no solution. But I don't want to talk about this. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that.
OK， 放低呢件事先啦，咁。
Thanks, soldier.
我都係揀一啲我想揀嘅選項，冇諗到係乜嘢。可以同啲牛牛講嘢喎。我洞察成功喎。睇下先啊，同隻公牛講下嘢先。
Glad to see you made it. I am. Indeed, I am.
古怪的牛喺度5厘啦，已經變咗。
I remember you from the grove with the druid.
哦，呢3隻係嗰3隻牛嚟㗎。哎呀，冇，但係冇咗咩飢餓的牛啊，即係冇咗形容詞咋。
On the double, one hoof quickly following the other.
幾搞笑你講嘢。呢個咧？未啊，我同最左邊開始講。OK， 古怪公牛嚟啦，5 level 已經變咗132血。
Still incapable.
乜嘢啊？我可以展示下咩叫無能為力。save 咗先咩嚟？唔知有乜。3啊。
Not for you to know.
For you 察覺，我覺得要命，我救咗所有人，而家你有食物，自然你真奇種，說服啦，我都係說服最強。耶！ 講啊
Come close. Your mind to mine.
會？哇！咩事啊？唔明，講嚟聽下。即係點啊？你殺咗咁多人？多謝你。什麼鬼？你到底是什麼？
And you won't have to find out.
點啊？魔鬼啊！你係即刻出嚟！
All I wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean stall. The simple life. Is that so much to ask?
發癲喎，開始好似啊屌咁啊！
我將你死咗
啊！變咗隻大怪獸。
我佢係怪獸嚟㗎，呢隻咩核突怪？
咩怪獸嚟㗎？我哋殺咗佢之後先撈死佢，其實我都唔係好想殺佢，不過既然佢係一隻怪獸，又殺咗先，再睇下有啲乜再諗。例型怪獸，哇！隻牛係 friend 底嚟，哇！咩事啊？呢隻到底？
但係邊個？
呢啲咩怪獸嚟？到底勾晒頭真係。
I don't think I'll ever look at an ox quite the same. Just when I think I've seen it all.
火焰敏鋭之母，咁啊造成火焰傷害咧就奧術敏鋭可以有。
咩叫奧術
OK， 另外嗰個係戒指嚟嘅，變形者，哦，用變形者偽裝自己嘅時候有傷害 OK， 但係又冇咩故事，我覺得冇乜必要殺佢。OK， 翻轉頭先，好啦，翻嚟同隻公牛吹水啊！佢話一開始嗰度無能為力，咩無能為力啊？問下先。fuck， 咁你又講？今次唔揀一啦，我哋試下先。係咯，我講2嘅試下用察覺。察覺我都唔差。屌。唔用。
I admire your ability to graciously suffer the frustration of your desires.
係啊，咁算啦，減翻1又會打唔打？我覺得佢好似都好慘咁。點解會冇咗一半大半血？
It's you. A makeshift Harper's fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you could... And if you find any interesting materials in need of working...
有意思?
Hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons. But no one has earned my trust if not you. When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy.
得明啊，咁你想要咩？我有地獄材料啊。
Somewhere in the area. Underground maybe. Out there, if you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
我復仇之路揾到啊！地獄要佢一食時光，地獄面具啊，問下呢啲先。
Using something that's already fabricated is tough, but I can try. How many do you have?
4先。地獄面具即係個金屬面具啊，係咪咧？給你一個。好多嘢其實我手頭上都可以俾你整。
I thought I sniffed American scent somewhere. American masks are brittle, so what I make won't last as long as my usual. There. Be careful who sees you using that.
俾咗咩我啊？到底？炸藥嚟喎變咗，血甲魔炸藥加急先啊！應該係藥水啊，如果咁樣計，定係頭雜物咧？呢個。轟啊，其實唔係太勁，屌！
但本身個面具都冇用。
係啱，都係俾佢㗎。
試下再睇下有乜其他嘢。
Need anything?
哦屌，一樣嘅
I'm
咋，
here
點
if
解
you
整
need anything else.
嚇？
Need anything?
哎呀！
啊唔係，有，睇下先啊，我去咗呢個先啦。復仇之路揾到，佢又俾呢個。
Absolutely. There you are. Be careful who you.
又俾啲咩我？即係哎呦，殘缺喎，今次係。咦，重甲嚟嘅喎，18甲喎，睇下有冇人要用啊！範圍內命中敵人可能承受，命中的你的敵人可能承受。哦 ，OK， 刺穿傷害減少，喂 ，OK 喎，呢個重甲都唔差，18，話晒都有。未完，我哋仲有嘢傾。試下講下3先，即係4把。
It's perfect. Really. Just a moment.
又唔知俾咗你，我連俾咗咩佢都唔知，佢就係話揾到啲嘢。咦？殘缺頭盔，藍色嘅喎，佢都整咗幾多嘢俾我哋喎。又係重甲啊？中甲嚟嘅，稀有咁啊！對抗法術豁免加多2點加值，哇正喎！體術豁免又加1，即係防魔嘅喎攞嚟，仲未完，好重啊！而家陣間俾嘢，一次就俾晒人。未完。咁多我哋有咁多嘢俾佢。俾咗勁多嘢去整。 佢次次都重複翻呢句手套，我哋臨尾先睇啊！我真係唔想次次撳入去睇。啊冇啦，今次真係完啦。睇下有咩貨先順便。黃金色、紅色劍喎，偷身之劍，生命攝取致命一擊，造成致命一擊嘅時候額外受多10點嘅暗蝕傷害，再拎10點嘅臨時生命值。 O.K. 不死生物不受影響，咁但係要重點係你1/20嘅機會，即係致命嘅擊係。劍聖手套用短劍、長劍、巨劍時可以有攻擊加值，喂唔差呢個都成日都用噶啦，反正都重甲嚟嘅呢個，俾錢買我都有啦，頭先有個重甲呢啲，我嘢藍色算數啦，啊呢啲好似冇乜特別，黑火短弓。 有2種抗力喎，火龍冰都唔驚喎，栽咗佢之後，呢個減智力、減敏知、減感知，但係就加力量，最多加到23，勁嘢喎！如果用啲力量人都 ，OK， 遲啲有興趣再睇啦。咁我哋睇埋最後嗰個頭盔，啊唔係嗰個係咩啊？俾我嗰個係，最後好似唔係頭盔啊，頭盔睇咗啦。 手套，次級地獄之足。若果咧武器唔係武器攻擊額外造成哇正喎，徒手攻擊又加，且可以造成流血，即係最好就應該俾無真用嘅呢個，都唔差不過啊，又加火焰傷，勁重，掉晒嘢俾人先。 掉啲唔用嘅嘢，呢兩隻手套好似唔大有咗，你超重咯喎，掉翻啲嘢俾人啦又要。
Need anything?
我好似有啲嘢可以買嘅都，買咁啲。
我因為嗰個保險箱係一路喎。
哦，係啊係啊，太重我搞唔掂嗰個保險箱。
人哋冇吸到你保險箱。
一桶水。
I'll be here if you need anything else.
好啦，呢邊啊清咗啦個故事，跟住啊清最好就揾埋摩爾啊最好啦。咦？唔係可以放大嚟睇邊個係摩爾喎？點解揾得咁辛苦？咦有驗權人喺度嘅？陣間同個驗權人傾下偈先。可能摩爾喺裏邊都未定。我哋同個驗權人傾埋偈，跟住之後就呢個。
Hey, that's close enough. You ain't no Harper and you ain't no Fist. Don't need the likes of you crashing our party.
Give it a rest, Alfred. We need all the goddamned help we can get.
我遇到咩隊伍？咩計程車兵黐線，啤鳩佢呢個就
Rescue party.
Not that you'll give a triple shot down, but we were ambushed by them bloody cultists.
哦，佢又俾人打，救
Bastards
人。
torched the pigsty we were staying in and made off with the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate himself.
幫咗你啦，救援都聽下正合我意。嗰次我都喺現場，顧問喺咪度試下講義先。
Sure did. For all the good that does us.
She's inside. One of the ground floor chambers.
啲顧問喺呢度
Be a goddamned counselor to get room and board around here.
Too dark to tell.
Direct me.
I bet they're close.
What now?
Got my eye on you.
嚇，文好我有嘢傾添，見佢咁開心。哦，摩爾你喺邊啊？哦，好啦，入去揾下佢啦。
你又表示好多人。
呢度就係嗰個招牌啦，餐廳。
Last light in does not permit the bearing of arms.
嚇
For the safety of all
傻
patrons,
的嗎？
please leave your weapons
起摩爾喺度喎，原
at
來。
the door.
呢個可以執啊 ，save 咗先驚驚，雖然係白色。好重要啊 ！Hi， 唔係喎，馬蒂斯嚟嘅喎。
Welcome to our humble. Wait, are you Karlak? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! How'd you learn to fight?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back.
佢同啲魔人係釘
I've been
啲。
tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too.
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring? I found?
頂你啊！
Nice try, Shorty.
又想呃。
Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time.
咩建議呢個係？你都太小混蛋太好。講下一先。
Sorry, soldier, but I didn't ask for your 2 coppers. The advice I give a teeth kid from the coast is between me and them.
唔同意啊佢。
Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you mean?
又想偷嘢。我唔想睇，我驚又俾你偷嘢。
I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like?
屌你又想偷我嘢 ？set save 先 ，save 完個偷我嘢，我撈翻 save。
What are you looking for?
死仔。
I'm not supposed. What does it look like? What does it open? What? More gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go.
冤大頭。欺騙說服啊！如果真係直接就會俾你嗎？啊！我咁說服。哎呀，冇咗啊！影心少咗個。
I mean, maybe.
俾我仲安全。6咋，應該得啦，13。咦，有隻貓喺後邊，我快啲同隻貓傾偈。
I thought.
你哋偷完我嘢，今次我拎咗你啲嘢咧，塔形鎖匙。
有用喎應該。
What can I get you?
咦，真係有啲嘢啊！今次閃避鞋，算啦，其他唔睇啊。
Pleasure doing business.
有興趣先睇啊！今次冇咩察覺成功，察覺失敗，應該冇嘢。好啦，入咗嚟啦，啊，咁啊睇下摩爾係咪喺度啦，啊，死仔包。貓貓，頭先隻貓喺邊啊？貓啊 ，Hi， 呢隻叫陛下。
I say hiss.
是啦，佢或者冷靜啲。
And yet you harm me by your very presence.
黐孖筋。
This is my territory, and you're in it.
但我只係想睇下你。
I'll allow it.
幾有個性。按住佢，睇下先，聽下衫啦，同佢傾下偈。
Good of you to notice. For my part, I have noticed the cleric is a liar.
嚇，牧師係個騙子。
Promised me a bit of milk.
OK。
Do you see any milk?
原來係咁。
Nor do I. Disgraceful.
咁咋？
I slinked, of course. You've had enough. Now go. Quickly. Yes.
搞笑呢隻貓。開始傾。
You found your way. Good.
咦，你喺度嘅？你唔係喺個營地嘅咩？本身？你要做乜嘢啊？
I thought I'd scout ahead, check for any nasty surprises, of which I found shades, death, harpers. There's a recipe I'm trying to replicate.
哦，又俾到啲炸藥我可能。
Might help you. That is, if you're still going to help Wulbren and the others.
當然啦。
In that case, you'll be very pleased to learn what I have in a new type of smoke powder. All the you'll need it.
精準報
If
復。
you're going to survive this cursed place, you'll need it. If you're going to get into, you'll need it. If you're going to save Wulbren.
我以為那是你的任務。問翻邊個搞笑？問下點解困咗一塔
They didn't get trapped. They were kidnapped, taken against their will by those cultists. If I ever get my hands, I'll do my part according to the brilliant retort will aid you.
OK， 得明啦。
I will make it.
有咩可以幫到手？
Unless you've got access to a 300-year-old Tempusian apothecary, but that's for me. You, some of us are counting.
明啦 ，OK。我哋同我講埋主線先。摩爾喺度喎，原來。咦，個魔都喺度嘅，搞乜鬼嘢你兩個？
I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage. No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it.
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
OK， 佢
What's going on here?
純粹玩下遊戲啫嘛，應該唔係。
For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
佢扮西洋棋咁嘅款嗰啲，但係就洞察失敗添，巧手意外，已可以意外地將棋盤推走。卡林參揾來去吹水啦 ，OK， 唔好同呢個玩惡魔嚟噶，吹水啊，有冇先啊？
My, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I would have done.
一行2次可以。
How's that for Kalimsham rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it.
有咩交易咧？唔知想交易啲乜啊？呢個惡魔衰嘢，我哋一定要揾翻佢，唔可以咁樣。
A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
The Thescan move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played.
又係啲吹水嘢，隱藏嘅天賦清單，伸延到阿佛達斯再攤翻嚟，翻地獄得唔得啊你啊？你嚟就係玩個遊戲，我唔信。有冇私人啊？繼續。
I can most certainly believe it. But don't you
我一定要收你皮啊！遲啲。
It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter.
死惡魔！死惡魔！講一係冇意思啊，同佢哋講有人講啲咁嘅嘢。悲劇係令我難以抗拒，話俾我聽呢度發生咩事。
Come now. You'd have me tell you, spoil all the fun. Suffice to say there's ambition, folly, and death.
不要，即係對我自己揾。
The rest, well,
講埋一啦咁。
cover that. She won. She has a taste for it now. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles? Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet.
去死吧！地獄雜種。
Look a little worse for wear in this light.
解決方案就係接賣個靈魂俾佢 ，save save 先。你知道嘛？從未咁好過。
All in good time.
鬧佢卡鬧佢開心。
See you soon.
講乜佢都會走，其實。人渣，幫助小伙子啊！我哋可以再去邊行咗去？可唔可以再同翻佢傾偈
Ready and willing.
Nice strategy back there. If we put our heads together, I bet you and me can make a tidy stack of coin in Balder's Gate. But Raphael's offered me a partnership already, and it seems like a sweeter deal than throwing my lot in with you.
唔好同佢屌啊，傻仔！
No, kid. No.
我哋用說服啦。14要扎到 ，OK。
You aren't joking. Oh, I kind of believe him more now than I did a minute ago.
係咯，講下2先。
Protection for me and my kids, that's all. Not that it's any of your business. I'm not poking my nose into whatever trade you made with him.
我哋說服咗噶啦，頭先已經。佢仲未做雞蛋，佢都有話我問題比一次好多。OK， 3啦，再咁都要說服啦。18啦，今次要唔得？啱啱好，耶！
He said he could get me and my gang to Baldur's Gate. I reckon he can do it too. Don't care what your law says. And also, when we get there, I'd be head of the Thieves Guild.
聽起嚟好似唔錯，但係唔值得。一就係說服佢咯。1啦。
Easy for you to say. You can do what you want, go where you want. My kids need protecting, and I'm gonna protect them.
2次說服都唔得。
You saved us. Not knocking that. But after you left, Zevlor lost his nerve. Gave up the fight. I won't. Now there's no grove, no coin, no one taking us. Maybe I'll make a deal. Maybe I won't. But it'll be.
我哋要揾塞洛夫嚟說服翻佢啊！如果唔係搞唔掂啊，佢都係會接受嗰個交易。卡拿有咁硬好，哇！淨係做呢啲支線都做到，呢個係主城嚟㗎啦，已經係啊。
Watching kids make the same exact mistakes you made, and knowing there's Then again, Mol's a hell of a lot smarter than I was at that age. Maybe she'll figure it out. True enough. She'll go far in the city.
OK， 羅蘭都喺度喎。哇！全部人嚟晒呢度喎，原來佢哋。好啦，咁啊，同埋解埋個主線先。羅蘭都傾下啦，好啦，羅蘭傾埋偈先。啲細路又喺度。
There's another bottle of Arabella Dry.
條友真係好煩。
Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
冷靜嘅傻仔。驚啊！你啲傷心事。
I'd rather drown than talk to a sanctimonious. If you're here to save the day again, you're a little late this time.
挺身而出，我已經厭倦呢套挺身而出救晒你哋嘅戲碼。講下日先。
Oh, sod off! I'm only here because you helped me and my family. I was ready to cut and run back at the Grove, but you had other ideas. Carl and Leo were taken in by your crap. You convinced them to play hero. Now they're gone.
佢就係死咗嗰度，可能就係、問下先，死據我所知係死咗。哦，如果你話換着我就會救翻佢，又係你啊
！You go save the world, or your own art.
算啦，我搞啦，你都係條友都係一路飲酒噶啦。樹撳手波爾。
Good to see you're still breathing.
誒呢條友？誒呢個係喺嗰度見過㗎。呢個認得咧，好似係喺
If this is about Roland, go away.
冇必要向我發火嘛。OK 1啦。
He acts like he wished we weren't here, like he wished he hadn't saved us.
佢比你幼稚好多。
And now we're just trying to save him from drinking himself stupid.
我懂了，你係想照顧佢，因為醉咗喺法師太危險。
Yeah. Anyway, it's his loss.
幾好喎，你乖仔啊你。
I found this book.
咦
Old, dusty.
俾我啦。
I was gonna give it to Roland so he could learn new spells, you know? Beats drinking till he forgets the ones. It's for Roland.
係說服佢，佢都咁做啦。 14個都要，俾我，耶、
Guess you can have it anyway. I'm sick of talk.
流浪者的道路，即刻睇下先。喺呢度睇一半應該，唔係。有興趣自己睇啦，我唔睇啦，真係夠啦。係冇咩學到，以為魔法書嘅。
I tried telling Mr. Roland.
OK， 呢個冇嘢特別嘅。邊個箱 ？OK， 有個箱上鎖嘅。save 咗先，以防萬一又係嗰啲。開咗，打鑊你先咁樣。有好多，我哋而家有好多激勵點，我可以慢慢用。咦，日誌噃 ？OK， 有興趣自己睇啦。有白銀唔知乜嘢？白銀聖母 ，OK。Have a gander at the finest stock.
Patrols report more activity among the cultists, Mom. Preparing to march, I wager. Seems that way.
好啦，可以吹水啦，真係講8 level 嘅傑希拉，67血。
Please, be welcome.
到主線啦，終於。
Have a drink.
Oh my God!
勁開心喎佢。
To your very good health.
祝你身體健康。使唔使問下先？醫藥會唔會毒我啊？諗住唔得喎，我哋冇好多激勵點，睇係咪滿咗？滿咗可以用1格，係滿咗。再嚟個，我屌你啊！
因為你冇醫藥。
再嚟一次，漏。我屌！算啦算啦，失敗啦。
You perceive inviting hints of cedarwood and blackberry. Nothing out of the ordinary.
I assure you it's quite safe.
Quite safe. 飲啦，我覺得冇嘢嘅。呢個係 boss。
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illicits get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air
experience?
Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
佢想改變我，征服我。OK， 佢變成一個更好嘅自己。有冇私人
You speak frivolously. I do not believe you grasp the cost of what we're dealing with.
話輕浮，因為我人頭私人，唔好意思，係咁噶啦。話咩事
Look around you. Good men, good women, stranded here, 2 feet in the. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I?
你要信我。考慮我就係一直咩啊？信我對自救嘅興趣啊，1啦，做開好人。
Because I have every reason to be cautious. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
不死生物，
Believe me, he was well and truly dead.
咦，講多咗少嘢喎。
I locked his corpse in the thorn
索姆嘅
mausoleum
陵墓。
myself. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketherick Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here. commanding an army of the absolute intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look,
不死身㗎嘛，講到
there's always hope. You are that hope.
Okay.
你有咩諗法？
Protected by your artifact, you can
佢點解知我有遺物嘅喂？
Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketherick is without his shield, the sword. Together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
光榮嘅真雲者，吹下水咧，繼續。誒，我保證佢冇幾多日去，即係話殺佢啫。
Without a cure to your infection, that lifetime, I promise any cure starts with whatever magic Ketherick's using to control these tadpoles. It must be at Moonrise. You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of
哦，就係呢個牧師，應承咗俾隻貓飲奶又冇奶飲。
She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive.
原來呢個牧師私家嘅。
Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
又多個激勵，好多嘢買喺度，不過我哋遲啲先再睇。
Isabel's in her room.
我哋上埋去解埋呢個，同埋嗰個人講嘢先。上樓上，上樓上。爛鬼衣櫃。OK 呢度。
Take it easy, what?
呢個方向。開嚟見我。
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
咦，日記喎。有興趣自己睇啦。OK。咦，冇乜電喎。OK， 玩埋呢度都差唔多啦。反正成排嘅書，人類定身術卷續立。好啦，解埋呢度住先。牧師，我哋同你傾偈啦，過嚟。哇，係咁喺度施法，原來鏡子，我唔會阻住你施法啊！有一堆鏡喎，佢喺度特登擺嘅。好，傾偈。伊莎貝娜係咪咧？伊莎貝爾。幾靚女喎，睇落好似。佢用月光嚟創造呢個防護罩啊！月光嘅力量都似係特魯伊啲門派。
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel.
Isabel. 同我都一樣啊。聽講你係守護者，心智仲正常。OK。
Myself and Our Lady are doing what we can to hold the line. I hear you and your tadpole will be our offense. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one.
牧師
Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
守護法術，咁就得㗎啦！哇，輕鬆！
Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. It won't be enough to protect you against the areas of utter darkness, though, where the curse is strongest. This lantern should, though.
啊，仲俾埋提燈我添。出發之前仲有咩要知
Ketherick is a frightening man, but you have something. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to. Wait. Do you hear that?
吓，咁快有人襲擊，我哋要打咯，睇嚟。
我好。
嚟啦！喂，屌！突然間人偷襲嘅，我諗住傾埋呢度就算㗎啦，今集。驗權嚟㗎，但係呢個。咦？惡魔樣？魔人隻眼嚟㗎。
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too.
哎呀，佢信奉咗嗰邊啊！黐線㗎！要我説我就跟上佢。你認識呢個男人嗎？
He's a flaming fist, or was. Came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketherick, alive.
即係剔呢個去啊！你都食屎啊！即刻殺咗你啊！探知佢。
咦？咁我哋要保護佢喎。
係啊。
呢度好難搞喎。
見到你啊！你可以睇到喎，你呢度應該見唔到佢啊？係喎。你咁掂咗一下，你就死定，刺探咗先。
我哋一定要保護佢。
哦，綠啫，輕鬆。
我哋要圍住佢。
你都唔知喺邊度出現，喺出邊啊，好似係咪喺出邊啊？
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
打算綁架你啊！佢打算綁架你。
我哋直接打佢。
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be.
係啊，我而家就殺咗你喎，但係諗住。
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketherick will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
殺！哇屌！唔係咁簡單喎，睇嚟仲有幾隻喎，唔係打一隻。哇！啲石像怪咁成堆。走啊，摩爾！哦，摩爾啊！ 只要殺咗呢個就應該 OK。有幾多個啊？走啦！呢個有補血喎，唔係咁簡單喎，吸血鬼嘅招式嚟。應該點咧？等諗下先啊！ 我而家零距離，唔應該打呢隻，我應該殺咗出邊嗰呢隻先咁樣。
哇！超多血喎，但係
有點難打。解脫啊！呢、個咩 PK 有少少嘢執㗎個 boss 都話，咁啊大家可以自己研究下，有少少裝咯，我覺得又唔係話太勁嘅，咁 OK 嘅。咁呢條友可以傾下偈嘅。 喂
Are you all right? I'm fine. Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Kedrick will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that.
點解唔直接殺死你啊？我都想知。
Why does a man like him do anything? Power, spite, some kind of twist. I can understand why he'd want me dead, without me keeping the curse at bay. As for why he'd want to take. Now that we have you, I hope I won't have to. No mercy. For Ketherick will have none on you.
OK。跟住我哋揾影心出翻嚟就復活翻佢先。定係你用影啊？好。定係你用影心咧，因為邊個都冇晒啲法術位咁滯。等你轉影心啦。我順便喺度手掛一下，咁同埋下邊嗰人傾下偈先。我哋幫咗你喎，幫咗你喎，有冇錢收啊？阿摩爾俾佢捉咗，啲小朋友一定勁傷心。我哋又要救摩爾咯。
I know well the pain of Karlach's fate may be ordained, but her actions are not.
估唔到突然間有人咁樣突襲，真係操守唔係力強項。轉到有冇嘢先？喂，有人過嚟揼你喎，頭先搞你喎。就咁叫我滾開，而家屌。
What now? No. And pestering the craftsman won't speed things up. I'm sure you would.
Shadow.
機械人手套話咩嚟㗎？呢啲攻擊獲得優勢 ，OK， 閃電傷。遲啲有興趣就可以睇下。
Those signs we found about.
我呢個跳咗上去之後冇落翻嚟，呢條友頭先打交跳咗上去，都冇落翻嚟。
Only to be told she might not have much time left.
咦？如果要問佢哋索姆有咩睇法？
咦係啊，問下索姆咯。
Difficult to say. A fellow servant of the Night Singer would surely be an ally to me under most circumstances. But something doesn't add up.
咁算啦。
I'll need to see where his allegiances truly lie.
哇！成班細路喺度開大會啦。
All right, some Mole would do the same for any of us. You know it.
唔好誤會住，聽埋啲細路先。
We can't fight those shadow things. You know what Mole would hate more than anything? Bad things happening to us. You've seen what's out there. We wouldn't stand a chance.
你喺度唔好喐，我帶翻嚟，你咪已經死咗啦。唔好喐啊！唔好喐。
It's our job to bring Mole back.
Look at him. He's a proper adventurer. And if we got hurt, Mole would be really mad at us.
Fine. But you gotta understand, Mole is family. Bring her back, please.
OK， 好啦，你可以復活翻頭先嗰個人啦咁。
Not as bad as it could have.
我哋講埋同埋復活咗嗰個人講嘢，咁都差唔多啦。
點解你會去咗屋頂？
點解會上屋頂？拗晒頭真係，跳翻落去啦。
係話點解帶翻嚟過嚟嘅時候唔見咗人？搞笑。
點都要扣血㗎啦，睇你。跳啦跳啦跳啦！啦啦聲，同我起身！你條 PK 究竟俾咗乜嘢嘢你？我想知。
The corpse regards you.
你受命咗，你拎咗啲乜嘢？點解要追蹤？你有留下什麼貴重物品嗎？誒，呢個好似幾好。哈哈哈哈哈！墓園附近。墓園附近啊，記住。旅店外邊。接受咗咩命令咪捉佢咯。我點樣去追蹤牧師？就咁命令嘅冇入邊。多咗嘢喎。點解為服務先？點樣偷偷摸摸入到嚟？哦，純粹因為信佢，所以俾你入咗嚟。唔知道佢變咗叛徒。點去月出之塔？帶住光，我都知啊呢啲嘢。細選民，呢兩個都係好關鍵嘅人名啊！你問咁多嘢嘅可以。好啦，今日知多少少又可以探索埋咩啊？出邊個墓園啊，咁啊睇一睇先。我估係旅店出邊有個墓園，有嘢執，唔係好知啊。我哋下集再探一探索啦，再估下啦，再揾一揾啦。好啦，咁就呢度啊，各位馬，如果中意呢條片嘅，俾個 like 同埋 subscribe 出嚟，我哋下集再見啦，拜拜。